why is it important to have insurance coverage? In the state of California, if you do not have auto insurance coverage, you are barred from obtaining pain and suffering for your injuries. You're actually limited to just the medical damages and the property damage and your loss of earnings. And that amount can be very substantial. For example, let's say your medical bills are $300,000 and you lost a leg and you need to have future medical expense. Why is that important? For example, if your medical bills are $100,000 and you've suffered multiple surgeries, you're limited to only that $100,000. You can't get more than that unless there's future medical expenses. For the pain and suffering, it's completely barred if you don't carry auto insurance. And we've had real life experiences with clients where that's been very important. One of our largest settlement for $11 million, the insurance company for our own client initially denied coverage. And that became a critical fight for us because when that coverage was denied, our client was only limited to his medical expenses. And at that time, those medical expenses were roughly about $100,000. However, the injury was substantial, resulting in several surgeries. And you can see the difference of what a settlement, this will show you what the difference is of a client who had insurance and who did not have auto insurance. We investigated the insurance carrier's denial of coverage, and we found out that his own insurance carrier wrongfully denied his coverage. So then we created a second battle with his carrier to reactivate his coverage, because by reactivating his coverage, we would be able to secure pain and suffering. After years of litigation and going through his carrier and threats, his carrier finally reinstated coverage. And this case went from being worth $100,000 to settling for a full policy limit and umbrella coverage of the defendant for $11 million. So that's why you need to carry insurance coverage in the state of California, because you never know when you're going to be injured, how bad you're going to be injured, and those injuries are going to change your life. You do not want to be injured and not obtain pain and suffering for a lifetime of pain.